Matt and Zach's feud has become the talk of the town. While they had a massive fight many years ago, it still dictates their major life decisions. The Little People Big World fans saw how Zach moved all the way to Washington after not striking a deal with Matt to live on the farm. On the other hand, the LPBW patriarch is also firm in his decision. Since then, Matt and Zach have not gotten along and look for ways to avoid one another. Something similar to this happened in the new season as well. Apparently, Zach and Tori intentionally avoided a major event because they didn't want to be around Matt. What was it all about? How did everyone feel about this? Matt Roloff has been firm about not letting Zach and Jeremy take over the family legacy. When they were kids, they were told that they would one day be responsible for the farm. But that didn't happen, so the brothers came up with different plans and moved on. Apparently, Zach doesn't get along with his father anymore, and his lack of support is evident for everyone to see. LPBW fans must know by now that Amy Roloff is going to host a fundraiser for DAAA, or the Dwarf Athletic Association of America. She talked of doing it in Roloff Farms and expected her family to attend, especially Zach and Tori's family. Zach has been a part of the association for many years and has even represented his country at many sports events. But Zach and Tori told Amy they had plans already for that weekend. When she told her ex, Matt, he immediately accused them of coming up with an alternative plan just to avoid the event. This lack of support led to lots of disappointment in him. Amy was neutral about this. She was okay and felt Tori and Zach didn't deserve any criticism as their kids, Jackson, Lila, and Joja, would also be skipping the event. As mentioned before, LPBW fans have already seen how Matt didn't let Jeremy and Zach take over the farm. Many viewers wondered if Jacob would be the one to take over. The latter had denied this while saying he couldn't afford to buy land. But things have changed. Earlier, he and his wife, Isabel, and their son Mateo were living in an RV on the farm. While doing so, Jacob began working for his father and continues to do so. Hence, he has been looking after the farm and often helps Matt when he takes up new projects. The patriarch didn't leave the opportunity to take pride in his achievements, but he did so while shunning his other sons, Zach and Jeremy. In a comment, Matt said how Jacob has been running the farm in such a way that it surpasses any other kid's involvement. Little People Big World thrust the entire Roloff family into the spotlight. In addition to filming the show since 2006, various Roloff family members have branched out into other things. Recently, one member of the family published a new book. So what do we know so far? As Little People Big World fans know, the TLC show is currently airing season 25. Making it to 25 seasons is a major accomplishment for any show, especially one that focuses on one family and its many branches. This is exactly the case with this show. Even for family members who no longer film Little People Big World, fans still keep up with everything they have going on. Former cast members like Jeremy Roloff, Jacob Roloff, and both of their wives have huge social media followings, and they still benefit from their time filming the show in the past. Filming Little People Big World put the whole Roloff family in the spotlight, including all of the positive and negative attention that comes with it. Many cast members and former cast members have been able to leverage their social media followers to promote products and ultimately have another stream of income. Even Jacob Roloff, who also quit filming the show, has literally found a home living and working on Roloff Farms. The show also helped put Roloff Farms in the spotlight, helping it grow into the tourist attraction it is today. So, even though Roloff family members have spoken out against the show over the years, it hasn't been all bad. Matt Roloff has even been able to leverage the Roloff family name and profile to make the old family home on the farm into a thriving urban business. After the farm deal between him and his sons went south, he was able to use the family name to attract interested fans who want to stay in the house where he and Amy Roloff raised their 4 children. One avenue that several Roloff family members have tapped into is book publishing. Most recently, it was Jacob Roloff's wife, Isabel Roloff, who threw her hat into that ring. Matt and Amy Roloff's daughter-in-law recently published a book called Belonging Somewhere. It's a book of poetry from Isabel Roloff, and already it hit the #1 spot on Amazon for new poetry releases. The vast majority of Little People Big World fans are not huge fans of Jacob or Isabel, however. All these years later, Isabel has been able to leverage the LPBW fan base to help generate sales for her new book. Little People, Big World star Matt Roloff admitted he didn't approve of Zach Roloff and Tori Roloff's priorities amid their family drama. While talking to ex-wife Amy Roloff, Matt, 62, admitted he was frustrated that Zach, 33, and Tori, 32, weren't attending an upcoming Dwarf Athletic Association of America fundraising event that they were hosting. I hear they had other plans for this weekend, so you know, Emmy, 61, told Matt about their son and daughter-in-law in a teaser clip for the Tuesday, April 16, episode shared by Matt, who was married to Amy from 1987 until 2016, said he didn't believe the couple had conflicting plans, speculating that they planned to make other plans and wanted to have a good alibi for not attending. Unlike Matt, Amy seemed unbothered by the situation and admitted she didn't know how Zach, Tori, and their kids, Jackson, Layla, and Joja, were spending the evening. Whatever it is, I just think they should have been here to support you, to support their organization, Matt told Emmy. It's funny to see little Jackson and Layla kicking the soccer ball around, and then to go to the convention last year, and then not have them support you and this fundraiser. He added that it was disappointing to see them not support the cause, though Emmy said she wasn't stuck on the snub. The Roloff patriarch continued to express his frustrations in a confessional. I'm disappointed, he said. I thought that Zach would maybe come down with Jackson, so it's disappointing. I don't get upset about that kind of stuff. I think Zach and Tori are going to be away. I think everybody gets to set their own priorities in life. He then said he was sadder for Emmy because he's kinda used to keeping the space and the distance from Zach and his family. I think it's for the benefit of Zach and Jackson and Lila and Joja. He added about their reasons to skip the event. So for them to have a different priority, that's their choice. You can't cry over that. So everybody has to make their own choices with their own priorities. While Amy said she'll miss their family members of the event, she also pointed out that Zach has done a lot for the organization. But anyway, it would have been great if they were able to come, she continued. They're not, so we move on. Zach and Tori chose to skip the fundraiser amid ongoing drama with Matt after he chose not to sell Roloff Farms to Zach. Following the decision, Zach and Tori moved to Washington and have kept their distance from